Welcome back, folks. My name is LastNoMeal and today we're gonna be talking about Cyberpunk 2077. So what happened today is that Cyberpunk is back on PlayStation Store after months of not being actually there, and after it was removed by Sony. Today it finally has returned. The CDPR came out with a statement, so we're gonna be going through that. We're gonna be looking at some feedback and some thoughts from people, and yeah, let's get into the video itself. So first things first, CDPR came with a statement saying this: Cyberpunk 2077 is now back on the PlayStation Store. You can play the game on PlayStation 4 Pro and PlayStation 5. Additionally, a free next-gen update will be available for all of the owners of the PlayStation 4 version of Cyberpunk 2077 in the second half of 2021. And also later they add on saying this: users may continue to experience some performance issues with the PlayStation 4 edition, while we continue to improve stability across all platforms. The PlayStation 4 Pro and PlayStation 5 versions of the game will provide the best experience on PlayStation. So this is basically it. Cyberpunk is now back on the PlayStation Store. I checked the page and at least on my neck of the woods it's $50. So I don't know if the price actually is, you know, down for everyone or it's just $50 here, but yes, now Cyberpunk 2077 is $50 there. Now also a lot of people are waiting for more updates. There has been a lot of questions from people asking what's happening with quality of life improvements and everything that you know, they were supposed to add. Well, regarding that, I'm gonna be very honest with you here. So first things they have to do, and usually how it's done with, you know, a game which comes out as, you know, problems as Cyberpunk did, is that first they have to focus on fixing the core issues of the code. They first have to run the game on every single platform. Well, that includes PlayStation 4, that includes Xbox as well. So obviously, once you have the game playable, and once you have frame rate, which is good, which a lot of people now had been saying that patch 1.23 is actually fixing a lot of those issues, and I've seen a couple of gameplay videos on YouTube when it comes to PlayStation. It was running well, I mean decent. Now again, this is just something I saw on YouTube. I don't have PlayStation 4, PlayStation Pro, or although I was actually thinking of actually getting Cyberpunk 2077 on my PlayStation 4 just because so I can test the game with each actual update, but so far people are saying it's a bit better than it was. But when it comes to quality of life improvements, when it comes to new content, in a sense that people are saying they, you know, content which was promised, you're gonna have to wait for that. You're gonna have to wait for that until they actually fix this, you know, and everything is tightened up. Then they can focus on something else. We shall see what the first DLC for the game is going to bring. We shall see like what's gonna be happening with that. Again, I don't expect anything huge with the DLCs. If you do remember The Witcher 3, those were just smaller things in general. Like maybe a couple of quests, you also got maybe new armor, maybe alternative look for someone. Those were the DLCs for The Witcher 3. Again, they could add something much more substantial when it comes to Cyberpunk 2077, and if you ask me, adding new things would definitely put them in a good light. So actually just utilizing the best you can from those updates and from those DLCs. But again, they're developing the game, I'm not developing the game, so it's up to their managers and bosses to decide what's gonna be happening. When it comes to the next-gen version of Cyberpunk 2077, as they said here, it's coming out in the second half of 2021. I do hope again, it's not going to be delayed. We know things can go wrong, we know that, you know, delays can happen, so I'm just wondering if this next-gen edition is gonna be here on time, you know, in the second half of 2021, and if it releases, you know, in 2021, I do hope it doesn't have any issues like the core game, because that would be good for CDPR if the next gen edition comes out and it's running well and people get it for free, obviously, as they said here. But if the next gen edition has issues, oh boy, that's gonna be a huge issue for CDPR in general. So I do hope they're taking this very seriously, and I hope that everything will be right once it comes out. But yes, It's now on PlayStation Store, you can get it there, and that's about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to tell me down below, did you play it on PlayStation? Did you play it on Xbox? How are your basically opinions on that? Is the game running well? I've looked at the comments of my previous video and it was, people have been, mixed bag. Some people are saying it has issues, some saying it's running better. So it's, I guess, comes down to from person to person and their system to system. So it is what it is. Thank you for watching again. Tell me down below what do you think about it, and don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button for the algorithm, and also if you want to support the channel in that way, you can just do it. And don't forget to check us out on Twitter and Discord, join our growing community there, and I do have a Patreon page if you wanted an extra way to support the channel. You can do it through the link below. This is LKM signing out again. Stay classy everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.